mixture of emotions on the way. And Top Blokes BDS, I mean, what more is there to say about BDS? And then you look at Top Blokes, they've been struggling lately, but I think Archie can ride that wave, ride the momentum, show us some mechanics, and put up a good fight.
Yeah, and I believe it was Cole or Stumpy, one of them mentioned Top Blokes have taken BDS down before back in Winter Regional 2. And Team Queso was actually the team that made it to the finals against Top Blokes in that event. So we have seen some wild things before. Today, we'll see if more of the same. That lower bracket, an interesting opportunity, especially your Iron teams like Solary.
Yeah. I think the interesting part about yesterday was the interview with Pharaoh where he talked about BDS, because Solary, we even saw it in the pre-show highlights, had taken a match, or a game, excuse me, in their match against BDS, and it was a close one. And then Pharaoh in the interview after said, you know, it's just BDS are so clutch. There's barely any opportunities on the field that Solary were giving them, but they're striking consistently at the net and finding the spots that they need to. Now, Monkey Moon on the solo dribble forces two players to go for it, and this one's getting hectic, James.
Yeah, already BDS threatening. You see Archie getting bumped there. He's not going to be able to get to the ball very fast. Trying to recover, going for the flick. Mark, a stop, and Monkey Moon close on his heels to support. Top Blokes hanging right in there with BDS to start things out. BDS did have that chance. You saw Monkey Moon on that dribble, trying to go low, trying to 50 that by.
Wow, and even marked by 8, he's been in net for, I'd say, the last 20 seconds trying to just stop any final shot that comes across the goal line. And two players from Top Blokes have gone for a demo from behind him, and he still managed to dodge him, jump over it, and stay in the net. So even demos against this roster don't necessarily work.
Oh, huge pressure coming out. Rebound out to Flame, and Monkey Moon. He got a tip on it, and it was enough. Quality chance there. Now on the other end, extra light shot. Casio, nice tap over Mark. Infield pass broken up by Archie. Flame with a demo. Top Blokes, their speed to the ball on these challenges is really helping them out. Even there, you see Casio getting a double tap by two defenders, but Mark will tap it up now, going for a 50. He's beat. Casio will have a look on net. It's a light hit, and Monkey Moon gonna sail it down. Flame, can he go for it again? He does. Not enough boost, though, and the chance fizzles out. Now Archie up clear to his own backboard. That's gonna be tough for Casio to handle. Nice touch there by Archie, but Mark, Mark's was able to weave that by him. Now the shot saved from Flame, and Casio very quick to help out. We've seen that a few times. Top Blokes don't get the best first touch, but they have somebody right there backing them up to get the clear.
And we did see a double commit from Mark by 8 and Extra. I feel like if Mark by 8 hadn't gone for the same shot, he would have been in a better position to follow up after the first save from Top Blokes. But nonetheless, this defense from Top Blokes holding up rather nicely, and they've put on some good pressure. We've seen a couple of counterattack opportunities. I think that Casio had missed a solid opportunity earlier just with a weak shot. Those are the ones where you really need to strike, but if they can pick up their counterattacks, James, we could see a Top Blokes early win.
It's possible, but BDS, even in these close games, over and over, they find ways to win. Monkey Moon slowing it down. Flame couldn't get there in time. Extra on the rebound will get the goal for BDS.
And it's routine for Monkey Moon. Look at him wrap around the side of the ball, and he waited until the challenge came out because he knew all along he was just trying to set up that following shot from Extra. Monkey Moon, a heads-up play from him, reading the field, knowing their space, and getting the best challenge possible. But Casio off the kickoff makes it even yet again.
And you saw Monkey Moon had full boost here, started cheating up. You saw him going for the ball, thinking for a split second that he could read that off the sidewall, but too little too late. Realized he didn't even have a chance, started circling back to net. Mark low on boost from kickoff. And now we have another kickoff goal. This one off the post, off the crossbar, still out. Backward pass. Monkey Moon can't score it. BDS get robbed in the final minute.
Oh my goodness. Mark by 8's flick into the corner. I was I was gonna bet my whole life that that was bouncing in somehow. It managed to stay out. Top Blokes escape. Still tied up.
Unbelievable. That's a nice demo, but a demo response from Mark. However, the counterattack is on. Hard backboard bounce. Cassio taking his time, tries to catch it, but didn't have the time. Mark shut that down in a heartbeat. Well, this one bounced out to Monkey Moon. Feeds extra backboard pass. Cassio misses. The ball's loose in front of net. And then the backboard pass coming out from Monkey Moon. Tried to go off to the side instead of straight towards the backboard. Flame. Gonna have to get back on defense now. Cassio will lob it up. Will Monkey Moon play it or will he get it to the ground? He's gonna play it long. He sees Mark over there, and Mark get blocked out. Extra, gonna let it touch, and we've got overtime, Turtle, in this first game of the best of 7.
It's the first series of the day, and we get overtime. BDS and Top Blokes. This is how you know, James. The rest of today will just be as crazy, if not more. And right off the bat, you can see Top Blokes. The aggression coming out. Archie, maybe a couple of solo plays to put something off the backboard. They are lurking for that second goal and trying to finish this overtime.
They've been well matched. Top Blokes held at bay until that one kickoff goal.
Oh, what a 50.
Now a chance for Flame. Off the post. Archie rebound. It's by Extra, who couldn't make the save. And Top Blokes absolutely steal game 1, Turtle.
All because of that dunk from Archie in the corner that exploded to the other side. And then what does Archie do? Instead of rotating back instantly, he stays in that area just to make sure he can secure the goal because that initial shot was right off the post. Top Blokes.
How fortunate is it that it bounces off the post right to Archie? Because when a teammate is taking a shot like that, you have no idea where that ball is going to bounce off the post. Archie, he's got some clairvoyant abilities or something to be able to be in the right spot on that one.
Well, that's the crazy thing. How did he have the positional awareness to, first of all, be in that situation? He got the dunk, and I feel like most players in that situation, especially in overtime against BDS, you rotate back here, you take the corner boost, and you go back. But Archie stays in that zone so we can get the follow-up, and the post bounce was perfect for him with that setup.
It doesn't get any better than that for Top Blokes. A tightly fought game. In game 1, we saw BDS. They had some good possession, but they weren't finishing some opportunities. We saw them have some looks on net that they just didn't put away, and that's not normally what you see from BDS.
Well, and that mark by 8 flick, you remember, off the corner, that was, I mean, we talk about lucky post bounces. You had one for Archie there, but then for mark by 8, it did not fall in, just narrowly escaped the goal line, and BDS are gonna have to look to find more accuracy in this second game.
Monkey Moon hard off the sidewall. Flame will stay in the play. Nice tap up. Cassio came off the wall quickly. The mark was there. Archie adjusts to the bounce. Cassio right there off the crossbar. Flame, he's up. Low shot, and that's going to be saved. Top Blokes taking punch after punch, but it's well guarded by BDS.
That's one we're going to think back to if BDS end up taking the second game with Cassio finding the crossbar. Now he can find the challenge, but is it enough? Yes, it is, because Archie has got your back with the save pinch off the post.
Really is remarkable that we're still scoreless after this first minute. And now Archie breaks the silence. And this one goes right underneath 2 BDS defenders.
Well, and this is all about the accuracy of where Flame is putting this off the backboard. And Archie, his positioning, again, is flawless. He is so close to the backboard. He knew exactly where Flame was trying to hit that ball and where it was going to bounce. There was no hesitation, and that means BDS can't react in time for the shot.
Oh, Cassio can't get back in time. A pinch from all the way back in his own corner. Mark does the impossible.
That is like the astral pinch, but reverse. That's all the way from the corner, not even where the Cooksier pinch spot is. That's behind it. We're gonna have to start calling that the mark by 8 pinch. My goodness.
And I'm gonna just go out on a limb here, Turtle, and say that I don't think we'll see that many mark by 8 pinches in RLCS. That might be the only one for a while.
What on earth?
I guess that makes up for it. You were saying that he was a little unlucky on the bounces off the post. So it's even now.
Yeah, the scoreline is even because you don't get the post bounce, but now you get the corner pinch to the other side of the field into the net where the Top Blokes defense isn't rotating in time. Oh, man. That's a crazy one.
And it just goes to show you that the day is shaping up that way, Turtle. The European boys on the pre-show set the tone.
Yep.
And it's carrying through. Archie, the reset, stopped by Mark. Flame won't make contact there. Cassio bouncing it off the corner. Mark let it get away from him. Cassio going to put it right back to the corner. Pass off the corner as well. Trying to bounce it out to the middle.
Monkey Moon.
Archie low on boost. That's all I can do to tap it high. Cassio downfield. Monkey Moon. Up to Extra. Extra will jump. He's probably a little surprised there was nobody there to challenge him. Monkey Moon got nothing in the tank. But somehow it gets through. Dangerous ball. Flame with the 50 will clear it out, but it's shocking there from the Top Blokes.
If Monkey Moon had one boost pad, one small penny, he could have been able to fall on top of the ball with the way he flipped his car and get the bounce shot. But unfortunately had nothing in the tank and didn't even expect the Top Blokes defense to miss. So a couple of uncharacteristic whiffs, and look at this assist in the midfield. It doesn't get better than that, James.
The assisting maestro, look at him. That was a perfect flip reset. You see so many flip reset goals, but that flip reset assist, that was absolutely astonishing from Cassio.
That's got to be one of the flashiest assists I think we've ever seen. We get pinches, we get flip reset passes, James. This series truly has it all.
It was so fluid. A zen-like moment. He had full control, tapping it with the spoiler of his Octane. Right down there. Oh my, that was one of the best flip reset passes I've ever seen. Archie. Going to play defense. Flame. Oh, Monkey Moon, a nice setup for Mark. Mark passes over to Extra. Extra controls it. And he gets the corner boost. Trying to deny the 50 there, and Monkey Moon will go towards net. It's a lot. Crossbar down, and Cassio will clear it out. Still the pressure mounting. BDS down by 1. And a flick pass there. Archie doesn't get around it. No, he doesn't. And now a long shot. Cassio, 0 boost. He has enough to clear it out to the corner.
Oh, here's Monkey Moon.
Monkey Moon's save from Flame, who flies out of nowhere. What are we witnessing?
Top Blokes, the defensive showing. They missed their one opportunity on a counterattack, and you think BDS are going to punish them for it, but they stay alive with that save from Flame. That was a near perfect shot from Monkey Moon, top corner.
And Top Blokes hold on for 10 more seconds. Monkey Moon, a nice tap. We'll be able to go for a double tap flip reset or something. Opts to go for the drop pass to Mark. It wasn't enough. And Archie comes in to break up the play. Top Blokes somehow put this one together and are now up 2-0.
What is happening right now, James? I'm losing my mind. We got that pinch from Mark by 8. That was the only goal we saw from BDS with how many opportunities they had. They had, what is this? I think 12 shots. This is ridiculous, James. How does BDS keep doing this?
Okay, well, I think we need a timeout. And so BDS coming through clutch for us. Call in one at this moment. I think you have to at this point. That was such an odd game. Yeah. That was such an odd game. The pinch goal, like you said, from Mark. But then the saves, Cassio with that flip reset drop down. That was such a perfect pass in one of the highest paced games that you could play against BDS.
I'm looking at
this is magical from Top Blokes right now. I don't know if they can sustain this, Turtle.
Well, I'm looking at the player on top here, which is Extra. I was on his perspective for a good chunk of this game, and he barely had any boost. He was starved out so many times, and there were plenty of passes where Monkey Moon and Mark My 8 were using everything they had left in the tank to get the pass out to Extra, but he couldn't follow it up in time because he was starved out as well. So the boost game has been entirely in favor of top Blokes when they need it. You've got the flip reset passes like you mentioned, but James, I'm right there with you. How much longer can top Blokes hold on to this before BDS somehow start making a massive comeback in this series? Because we know it's inevitable at this point for BDS to make those clutch plays.
Yeah, I mean, let's just take a look at the highlights from this game. That first goal, Archie barely able to slip that ball through the defense. And then you see this one, the corner pinch from Mark Bay, and then this pass from Cassio. Oh my goodness, such finesse.
Yeah.
That is, I mean, not every pass needs to be a boomer. Sometimes you just cradle. You cradle the ball, you serve it up to your teammate, and he's able to put the shot far post. Top Blokes are playing inspired Rocket League right now against the world's best team. I mean, it doesn't, no matter what you say at this point, BDS, they are the world's best team right now, looking what they've been able to accomplish. And Top Blokes, was it, again, Cole or Stumpy? And I'm sorry, I picture them almost as a single person. One of them said, Top Blokes hasn't really put together much since Christmas. And now they've had an incredible start here against Team BDS, but there is still a lot of runway for BDS to work with.
I mean, Top Blokes had a poor performance in the first spring regional. They didn't make playoffs. They lost to White Demons and Vitality, the knockout gauntlet, in Game 5. They were struggling to close out those games. But then you come out here, they finally do make playoffs in this split. They're up against BDS, which seems like an impossible challenge. They take the first 2 games in style, and even coming out in Game 3, they look to be pretty dominant. And it's all, I would say, thanks to Cassio. That pass, man, I still can't get over it. It's replaying in my head nonstop.
Well, I mean, don't forget about that save from Flame as well.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Flame literally came out of nowhere on my screen to save that. And I'm going to have to go back and take a look at it because it was just an orange blur. Oh, a nice bump there from Extra. Weak shot, rebound out. Demo is well in front of net, but this ball just does not go in the net for BDS.
At what point are they going to get too desperate? Because they've had shot after shot. The defense of Top Blokes, somebody is always on the backboard. We've rarely seen any double commits, and then whenever they do decide to move out, they use everybody. You see that Cassio was cheating up with them, and now another miss. Monkey Moon off the sidewall, goes for the soft touch, but can't follow it up because the defensive rotations are still relentless. And Cassio,
this has to go
I don't know how you score. How do you score against Top Blokes?
You score by unrelenting pressure. This already, BDS has 7 shots. It's shocking that BDS didn't score earlier, but they finally get it through. Extra gonna be able to wipe the sweat off his brow, and BDS, you can see the anger. You can see the reflection of their anger in their windshields as they've been approaching this one.
Well, and the difference for that one shot was that Extra had boost and he landed on the ball, and now he's just taking the slow route. He was freaking out a bit, panicking like, oh my God, I just landed on top of the ball. Somehow, still kept it alive. And Cassio, the follow-up. Now we've got things on the other side. Extra gets bumped off the crossbar. What is going on?
Oh, Top Blokes now taking their turn with some narrow misses. They had a nice assault there, but BDS get away with it. Now, and if that was just a touch lower, that's a goal. And field pass now, Archie to Cassio. Monkey Moon will tap it out to the side. We're just now at the halfway point of the game. This series has been just boggling my mind, Turtle.
I mean, it's come down to the shooting accuracy. I'd say for BDS, they don't have a lot of boost. Now Extra finally has some to work with, but even then it's not enough to get a solid opportunity. Extra always lays at the top of the regional events with shooting accuracy, and now the shooting accuracy for Top Blokes is there. Off the assist from Archie, Cassio is going to clean it up.
I mean, even you saw there, Archie couldn't get his bumper over the midpoint of the ball, put it high, but Cassio coming through yet again.
He's the Rock.
Man, it's hard not to be impressed by Casio.
Yeah.
And even there, stretching to make the save. Another save from RG.
That was going into the top
line.
corner.
Monkey Moon off the backboard.
My
and the shot's wide from Extra. This is remarkable, Turtle. BDS, they've got to win this one.
I mean, they have 12 shots. They've scored 1 of them. Meanwhile, Top Blokes, 1 goal in 6 shots. You've got to find more accuracy, but I don't even think at this point it is the accuracy because Mark by 8 has had several of his own shots that are going top corner, Extra as well. They're not too far off the mark, but Top Blokes find a way to get someone in front of that ball last second and get the initial save. They're closing that angle just slightly, and it's throwing BDS off completely.
Even that play is so unpredictable. It's unreadable because it's just magic.
Yep.
Sometimes not the good kind on that play.
I don't think anybody in this regional has taken 2 games off of BDS yet. I mean, they played several game 5s. They didn't go to game 5 whatsoever.
Oh, no
Now we come out
way.
here and Archie. 39 seconds left. 2-1. Top Blokes looking to take 3 games in this series.
The demo on the back line. You even saw Extra had accidentally backflipped, and he just stopped driving. That summarizes what BDS must be feeling right now. But they are not out of it yet. They've got about 30 seconds to work with. A nice drop down off
Monkey
the
Moon.
RG with the touch will take it downfield. Extra trying to deal with it. RG continues to get in the way, throwing a wrench in the cogs. And now a booming clear out. Monkey Moon gonna bounce that off the ceiling. BDS on the attack. Extra fell out of the play. Monkey Moon now coming in. Casio going for the 50. It gets through.
Mark by 8.
Flame. Oh my! Shot off the post and out. Follow-up saved. Last chance for BDS.
Oh, it's still up.
Monkey Moon trying to get some boost, and that's gonna be it. Top Blokes again. 3 straight. And that final shot, it bounces off the post and out. This is unbelievable. Turtle, pitch me. Am I dreaming? Is this real? What is happening to Team BDS?
It was to the perfect player. BDS, when you get down in the final 10 seconds, there is one player that you want to rely on to hit the final shot, and it is Mark by 8. Time and time again, you go back, you watch this regional again, he has scored with 10 seconds or less under pressure to keep BDS alive. That was the chance for him. It looked like he found the accuracy, but no, it was just off the corner. BDS, you have got to be feeling the pressure right now. 1 game away from getting swept in a best-of-7, James, to Top Bloke.
And there's no timeouts anymore, Turtle. There is no timeout for Team BDS to work with anymore. And even the ending of that game, the final shot, I thought it was in. And it bounces off post. And it doesn't bounce off post and go into the middle of the net. Of course,
all the way across.
It bounces off the post and goes all the way across net into the corner across the goal line, preventing any rebound. There's something in the air. There's something in the air here.
I don't know
we'll
what it
see
is.
if Utopia Coliseum has it here as well.
Well, I know that you saw it, James, but Archie had also managed to find this ridiculous touch, this follow-up on defense, stopping another shot. Here's Monkey Moon. He's going to find that one. The accuracy finally connects for BDS, and they strike first.
Yeah, there's no way BDS gets swept.
Oh, man.
That does not seem possible. Monkey Moon getting that goal in 10 seconds into this one, game 4. A must-win game for BDS, but if there is one team in this situation that you think has a chance to come back, where you still think it's likely, it has to be Team BDS.
I mean, Top Blokes, they have to stay flawless. The defense has got to keep showing up. Otherwise, you know, it might look like BDS are a little bit tilted. Extra doesn't find the shot there on net. Might look like BDS are frustrated, and we can guarantee they are, but that doesn't mean they have what it takes to get this reverse sweep. 4 games in a row for BDS. Meanwhile, we're on match point for Top Blokes.
Archie, the air dribble, going for the double tap. They're going for the backboard read, just wasn't able to get there in time. Play broken up. BDS, they're swarming now. You see Cassio defending the backboard. Well played, gets that 50 on the goal line. It's gonna bounce up off ceiling. And Cassio had to retreat. I think Flame might have gotten mixed up there. Cassio thinking about turning on it, but just had no boost whatsoever to work with. Now a chance out for Mark by 8. Gonna go high off the backboard. And we've seen BDS trying to attack this backboard so many times.
Yeah.
It has just not been working out.
I think we got to see more dribbles. I mean, if you're going for the backboard, which, like you talked about, it's not effective. The Top Blokes defensive rotations always have somebody prioritizing that backboard instead of going out to challenge right away. And Cassio breaking the ankles. How did he get this one through?
Zip up your pockets. You don't want to get picked by Cassio. Marked by 8, losing everything he has there. Oh, Cassio.
How did that slip in, though, at the same time? Cassio, it's one little touch, and it absolutely destroyed BDS's defense. They didn't have anybody in rotation in time to get the follow-up after it went by the first defender.
Oh, and Cassio with a save. Can he get another one? Yes, he does. Cassio, an incredible performance, perhaps the best we've seen him this season.
Cassio's sitting at 400 points. He's at 400 points right now, James. Number 2 right now on the scoreboard is Flame, sitting at 92. This is ridiculous.
Monkey Moon. Oh, and then you saw Archie creeping in the middle. Archie turning, waiting, knowing Cassio can drop it in. Archie forces Mark to get that touch. Flame keeping the attack going. Flame on 0 boost. Not the best 50, but Cassio there to support Flame. Gonna have to go all the way back. Monkey Moon stole that mid boost, so he has a ton to work with here. Flip reset, goes under 1, but misses the shot. Archie getting blocked by Mark. Extra. Running out of gas. Does pick up that corner boost, though. BDS threatening Mark. The shot, and that one's good. Mark by 8, putting it far post. BDS back on top.
And it looks like things are heating up for Mark by 8. He's been trying to find this top corner all series long. He's had a couple of post bounces, but here in match point, he makes it count. BDS, they might be getting that momentum started.
And they needed that one. Marked by 8. He is that shining star right now for BDS. And he's happy to get revenge after being made to look silly from that Cassio play. And Marked by 8 shot. That was huge for BDS. Now trying to get one more, an insurance goal. With the way things have been going, Turtle, this one goal, that is not enough to be comfortable whatsoever.
Yeah, not at all. And you've got Cassio going Super Saiyan, it feels like, in this series alone. And this game as well, still sitting at the top of the scoreboard. Archie alone on defense, trying to get a clear out. The counterattack has been lurking for Team Top Blokes, but BDS, they've managed to hold on. Now there's a free shot for Monkey Moon. It's saved off the post. Top Blokes, there's still a chance for them to get this one back.
Wow. And that leaves the door open for Top Blokes to tie this one up. Off the ceiling, Archie gonna jump again. Extra will clear it down, but Flame all alone. Maybe jumped on that one a bit too quickly. Cassio, good speed. Mark had to prevent the backward bounce. Oh, there's a team bump. It almost worked out. Marked by 8. The light taps. We are seeing some unorthodox plays work out for Top Blokes in some of these moments.
Oh, it's such a good interception from Monkey Moon. Even though he got demoed, he was in the spot to deny any pressure from Top Blokes. They're going to have to look to start all over again in their own half just because of that one touch from Monkey Moon.
This is a nice chance. Good speed, though, from Monkey Moon. Flame will be one-on-one against Mark. The low shot, Mark by 8 with a huge goal, trying to secure it for BDS.
Look at the fake. Marked by 8 had so much boost. He looks like he's going to go for a high shot. He's been going for the corners all day long, but instead waits gets above the ball right before it bounces, and you've got a sneaky little shot that gives you some security.
Team BDS will get some breathing room here. Mark by 8 shooting has been the highlight. He gets the hat trick.
He has returned, James. The accuracy, Mark by 8 is back in form. And we've got Extra with the pass, who still, I mean, in this game, Extra has also been boost starved. I'd say the same amount. A lot of times he's coming across and has no boost to work with, which does damage the offense of BDS. But either way, they make it work and they survive in this series.
Team BDS, like you said, Turtle, able to delay defeat by at least one more game. They're going to have another shot at extending the series. This one, really, because of Mark by 8. If you're a fan of BDS, I'm sure you're sending him a thank you card. And if they end up coming back and winning this series, you have to point back to this performance by Mark by 8, specifically the shot where he blasted it far post to beat out the top Blokes defense. This game was a very close game into the final seconds. You look at it now, if you're just walking into the room, maybe you grabbed a bag of chips and you got here, you think Team BDS might have dominated this game the whole way through. That was not the case.
I can't even imagine what it would be like to just wake up right now and be like, oh, hey, Rocket League streaming, the RLCS is going on. You tune into this series and you see top Blokes ahead in this series against BDS. What is happening? Slowly, BDS are getting their stride back, but my goodness, we could just see one pop off again from Casio, and it could be over.
And that's the scary thing for Team BDS, is that there is no more wiggle room. Their back is to the wall. They have no more room to do anything but win. So now we'll see if they can pull it off. They won the last one. Can they do it again? Mark by 8. He's been looking good, but he'll need some support. Monkey Moon off the sidewall. We can get the 50. Archie gonna go for the corner boost. You saw him just leave that ball. Didn't even try to go for the 50. Pass out to the middle. Casio set that up for Flame, and Casio gets the boost steal right in front of Extra's eyes. So Extra, he'll continue to struggle, only had a small pad to work with on that clear.
He stays starved right now in this game. Finally gets the boost pad, but every time he's going for something, any play, there's barely any boost for him to get up for it. And that's a lot thanks to Casio on that rotation out, taking the boost. And a couple of good attempts here for top Blokes, but nothing yet.
Archie not landing cleanly on that back wall, but it didn't really matter because Casio there to help out. Casio going for net. Mark would be there in time. I think that might have been hitting crossbar anyway. Archie over to Casio, but Extra's there. A miss from Extra. Casio, weak shot. And Mark, the air dribble going into a 50. Archie with a nice 50. That's going to take 2 BDS players out of it for the moment. Nice setup from Casio over to Archie. Archie doesn't make contact, but even, it doesn't matter if it's a short pass or a long pass. Casio is setting his teammates up with so many opportunities.
I mean, I don't know how this man keeps finding this accuracy with the passes. A lot of times for passing, you can get a bit lucky, just bang it off the backboard and hope somebody's there. But all of these passes from Casio have been so precise. We're just waiting for, I'd say, Archie and Flame to catch up on the shooting department.
And after the action-packed last game, this one a bit more stoic. Both teams firm in their defense, but offense now has not been able to really break through.
Oh, there goes all of Extra's boost. Not the best decision. You could see he was trying to get the follow-up. He's on the other side taking the corner boost. Maybe that's an added element to his rotation because he couldn't find any earlier, but Archie's doing some work in the corners, James.
Yeah, you saw Archie trying to get creative. And now a rebound out in front of net. Flame beat to the ball by Monkey Moon, and now he lets Monkey Moon land right on his head. Extra backward pass attempt. And Monk hurt by 8. Couldn't make the shot. Casio will go for a ground pinch there. Does 50 out off the corner. Casio turning quickly. Archie gonna have to retreat here. He's the last man. Now he turns. It gets by him, but he's in position for the pass. Archie back to Casio. Casio can't make contact. Flame will put it off the backboard. Casio up again. The 50 out to Archie, who will keep this attack going. Unbelievable pressure mounting up from top Blokes, who have kept this ball in BDS's half for what seems like a minute.
Yeah, they're relentless. But that means I would be just as worried about this BDS counterattack. A couple of boost misses from top Blokes have left BDS with plenty of room to work with and plenty of boost to work with. Now you can see Extra has some time to get the challenge in the corner, and we're seeing the first bit of offense from BDS in a while. What a flick.
Flame. Up to Cassio. Archie missed out on that 50. Cassio's gonna have to get a good touch here off his own backboard. Archie, extra. Can't get the deflection. It's off the post. It bounces off Cassio, who gets demoed. Archie tipping it to the side. Flame now will clear it upfield.
Mark.
1 minute left, Turtle, in regulation. We're geared up right now to go to overtime. Unless one of these teams can score. Archie off the sidewall. Flame up to Archie. Extra, the touch off to the side. He'll stay with it. Cassio lurking. Doesn't get the touch, but Flame will pop it high for Archie. It bounces off the ceiling. Tough read, but Mark did get in the way. Well read, but he's on 12 boost now. Low boost for Monkey Moon as well. Archie will half flip back. Pass off the sidewall. Mark ran out of boost on that challenge. Archie over to Flame. Flame shot off the crossbar down. It's bouncing in front of net. Cassio to Flame.
Pass across. Flame.
Top corner. Unreal passing from top Blokes. Are they about to do it, Turtle?
It's Cassio with the pass across. There is no better man you want for the job to get that one out to Flame than Cassio. And you notice everybody on BDS has been starved, James. Top Blokes seem to do the impossible, and that's win against BDS in a best of 7 in the playoffs.
Throws it in. We are not done yet. Monkey Moon coming through clutch. This one off the post.
It wasn't
Cassio,
even in. Oh my goodness, Cassio. So unfortunate to be in that situation. He thought it was gonna roll in itself. Oh my goodness, I'm out of breath.
Time to recover. No way.
The bump.
Is it gonna bounce? No way! Top Blokes sling the stone and take down the Goliath of Europe.
It was Cassio. He got the bump on Extra. The most tilting way to lose a series. Buzzer beater. Cassio with the physical play. I cannot believe what I am seeing.
I am shocked, Turtle. I need to find something. Is this reality? Am I awake? I don't believe this series.
I don't think so.
This was one of the craziest series that I have seen in such a long time. I'm speechless. I am honestly speechless. Top Blokes, somebody please sponsor this team. That performance alone was worth it. I cannot imagine taking down BDS in any greater fashion, Turtle. That was incredible.
Can we just talk about my man Cassio? I feel like I could talk about him for a week. I could write a 12-page essay on this man, because he kept going through with flip reset assists. Even in the final moments, he was the reason why they got both of those goals. He got the bump, and then before that, you think to the goal that they got, it was because of his pass across to Flame. There is no better player on that field right now than Cassio.
Cassio, he's the puppet master. He is pulling all the strings. And even that pass that you talked about to Flame, the director cam was on the defender on the backboard. He's expecting the shot from Cassio. And then when the pass comes, it was like watching an anime when the main character pulls out their secret closer move and just put it away. That was we need to go to a break. We're going to go to a quick break, and the desk is going to try to make sense of that when we come back. Stay with us.